Hello, welcome back to Yakuza.
You're my rescue, Kiryu. You can save Haruka alone.
Lao Kalong. I didn't expect the Snake Flower Triad to get involved.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
Snake
Kazuma.
Flower Triad seems
They
like
may
the
be
kind of
interested
name
in the
that
pendant,
is
but they've got no
absolutely
reason
better
to harm Haruka.
in any language other than English.
Date. Haruka. She's all
Oh
by
god, do I
herself
know
in
what
that
Snake
fucking
Flower
city,
Triad is in Spanish?
looking for a mother she's never met before.
Flowers Flora. Ah, fuck, I don't
She's
know
only
Snake.
9 years old, yet she's so determined to find her mother.
I'm assuming Triad is just Triad.
Yeah.
I don't.
When I heard that Haruka was trying to leave me,
For some reason, I assumed Triad
it
was just
reminded
what
me
it's
of what
called
happened
in
10 years ago.
Chinese or Japanese, but now that I'm thinking
It
about it,
reminded
that's
me of how I
probably a
felt.
translation.
I thought I was doing the right thing, protecting someone very close to me. But when I think about it now, maybe I was just running away from everything. I just couldn't accept what I knew fate had in store for him. I couldn't do it. I didn't have the balls. I should have just let fate take its course. Instead,
Speaking
I
of
twisted his
awkward
destiny.
things, man, it sure is weird to
But
hear
then
Kiryu say
sometimes
balls
I
in the middle of
think-
this scene.
I was right to fight
Balls.
against destiny. When you're protecting something important to you and the situation becomes desperate, you'll jump over any hurdle, no matter how high
Yeah,
it may be.
Yakuza is definitely
Now that
not
Mizuki's
a
gone,
series that needs
Haruka,
no curse
I mean,
words,
she's
but they
just a
need to
little
know
girl.
when to use curse words.
trying so hard to survive on her own.
And because this was competing with GTA,
If she's going to fight her destiny,
they
I'm
kind of
prepared to
didn't
protect
know.
her with my life.
Well, at least they don't have radio DJs in this game.
Mhm.
So, this must be the Snake Flower Triad's hideout.
Right. Date,
Time for lunch.
can you check on the police investigation for Haruka?
Kiryu, gotta save
You're
Haruka. Oh, right,
Going
right,
in
right.
alone?
Time for
Yeah,
lunch at 10
sorry,
o'clock at night.
But in your condition, you'll just slow me down.
I just
Oh,
had breakfast
fuck
like
it.
10 hours ago.
All right, then.
Sorry.
The sky was barely in that
Don't
shot.
go
There was
dying
still a
on me,
little bit of
Kazuma.
daylight, so it's probably closer to like 7.
Snake Flower Triad?
How many, sir?
I think you mean
laugh
how
so
many
long.
people are gonna die.
Kazuma Kiryu is here to meet you.
Speaking of that, Pfeffer, did you know that
Unfortunately,
Kazuma
there isn't
Kiryu has
anyone
never
by that
killed
name in
anyone?
this establishment.
I'm quite familiar with that, and he's never killed
sir?
anybody in this game, definitely. I mean,
Picture Kazuma Kiryu not killing someone.
I mean, yeah, human shields don't count. Obviously, anytime you don't have the gun in your hand, it's not your movement. That's how it works.
I don't even know if that guy was like in on it. He could have just been like some poor minimum wage worker. I'm glad that one of the most blatant examples of Kazuma Kiryu not killing someone is in the first game. Anyways, cutscenes are over. Welcome back to Yakuza for the uncut or for the cut commentary watchers.
I will say, Snake Flower Triad, pretty good symbol. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna get you.
He's got a chair! You idiot, we've all got swords.
We've all got
more
chairs, and they pull chairs out of their pockets.
They unfold their swords and they're actually chairs. My god, they folded these chairs hundreds of times over so that they're incredibly sharp. This chair technology is far too powerful. You're not allowed to have it. I know it says old Chinese sword, but that's clearly a chair. I can tell.
It's a translation error.
Nice.
Anyways, remember that move I said I never figured out how to do? I think I just did it. But the description was weird, so when I stopped playing after this and went to record the rest of the footage, I forgot again. I guess you used to grab somebody
God.
when you have a full heat bar, and then press circle again, and then you swing them around and throw them. Listen, not what the menu tells you to do. God, this game is a mess.
Oh my god, I love these guys' moves so much. They're so good.
Yeah.
I'm sorry none of you apparently earn enough or important enough to get actual names. You're just the staff. You work so hard. It's just
Yeah,
touchy sometimes.
I like to imagine that these aren't even like members of the triad, these are just the waitstaff.
You know, now that I'm thinking about it, it is pretty weird that this was part of our training, huh?
Not even.
We couldn't possibly need this for the customers, right? Did I get that rowdy?
I also like the idea that it's just every single employee at this restaurant individually went, not on my shift.
Surely none of you are being paid enough for this. I mean, this is
Got
definitely
him.
triad now. But, oh my god. No, don't lead down the
Yes,
stairs
that means
like
the other
that.
guys weren't triad. The other guys weren't triad because, yeah, that's just the manager.
Specifically.
Kiryu, what are you doing?
Yeah, so, it says on your resume you can do a flip kick. I mean, like, it's not a huge thing. I just thought I'd list it because I haven't had many jobs. Shut up, you're in. This is just a cook! We're just fighting the entire restaurant!
What's that? You didn't like my cooking? Huh?
Smoking is cuisine's foe. Oh god!
On a scale of 1 to 5, please rate how well you think the chef did, and I just send a gif of Kiryu throwing the chef over this. Yelp doesn't exist yet, so this is the only way I can show you how I feel about your cooking.
Oh my god, I really hope the patrons just decide, you know what? This is completely unfair. Let's also get in on the action. This is my favorite restaurant. I'm not just gonna let some ex-Yakuza walk in and beat the shit out of the entire staff.
This is the only place you can get a decent orange sauce in all of Tokyo's Chinatown.
Okay, this time we're fighting the Snake Flower Triad. Last time we were just joking. Okay, this is just more kitchen staff.
There's the head chef.
Alright, we're containing this in the kitchen. The room that, if we're gonna be honest, we do kind of want to keep in, like, working order. This is a real bad place for blood, and oh god, now it's just on fire. I'm starting to think this is a bad idea. Why does that chef have so much HP?
I'm having trouble. Everybody's just flying around.
This man is just using knives!
He's just using butcher knife, yeah.
You're gonna have to deeply sanitize those knives, my friend.
I'm trying to do feed actions, and it's
Okay,
just
so
not
like, is this
proccing.
entire place just a front? Like, do they just not need the fucking kitchen at all? Is that it?
Like, that's sort of the thing. Like, it wouldn't be, you know, unheard of for an establishment like this to have some Yakuza members on, you know, masquerading as the staff. But, like, everyone has just decided to kick our ass.
Emphasis on the ass kicking. And the everyone.
I guess, I wonder if maybe they did this just to show the player, like, yes, that guy, the Kiryu got killed, was a member of the Triad. Because either that, or he was literally the only employee that was not actively involved in organized crime.
The poor man who couldn't do a flip kick.
Oh, hey.
Alright, he's only here 3 days a week. He's super temp. There's no way Kazuma Kiryu is gonna come in tonight, right?
More health just in time. That was me trying to remember how to unequip something.
Smacked a man down with a butcher knife.
And for some reason we do this.
Well, I don't think he's going to be cooking anymore.
I figured we'd just get the same heat action as every other knife, but okay.
Haruka!
I've been expecting you, Kazuma
I've heard the
Kiryu.
fight noises
Let
for
me
the
see
past
now.
5
It's
minutes.
been 12 long years.
Lao Ka Long. Why the hell are you involved?
I was hired by Mr. Shimano. He made it very much worth my while. I am quite fond of big business deals. I have a nose for it.
You're after the 10 billion too?
You don't seem to understand the true worth of this
Is it the
girl,
gambling
Mr.
thing? No, we're
Kiryu.
quite familiar
And
with that.
for that matter, neither does Shimano. You Yakuza are very foolish.
Yakuza. Why does everybody mess that up?
Where's the pendant?
I've already sold it to Nishiki. That cheapskate Shimano. Unfortunately, he wouldn't make a reasonable offer.
If that's the case, then you don't need the girl anymore.
On the contrary, having this girl in my possession is enough for me.
I'm gonna win the hell
What the
out
hell
of
do you
some
mean?
blackjack.
I've had enough of this conversation. I am the man who rose to the top of the snake flower triad by force.
I mean, we did too.
Come now, allow me to show you what the triad is really capable of.
Alright, look, it's not just all restaurant business.
Yeah, I was starting to
Also,
wonder, is
she
Snake
didn't
Flower
know it's
Triad
gay.
just the name of the restaurant? Anyways, not so long is our obligatory kung fu action boss. You see, he has a counter, which I don't think I ever realized how to deal with. Got
I
him!
mean, smashing his head in seems like a decent enough option. Alright, Haruka, I'm gonna take the tape off. Tell me the odds.
I really want to get into the heat action with these crockpots. I don't know if I do. Somehow picked up the table and like barely disturbed the pot on top. It just teleported directly onto the ground unharmed.
That's a nice magic trick, Kiryu.
It's like tablecloth times 1,000.
Trying to grab stuff. Ow, my
Yeah, he'd
ribs.
probably be fairly easy if I understood the combat system. Because he seems to have pretty obvious tells now that I'm looking at him, but for whatever reason when I play this, my brain completely shuts off.
Pick up base. I mean, I guess this also works. And I mean, clubs are effective against lances, so if he were still wielding one. Unfortunately, you have made him more powerful because he's unarmed, which means all his attacks do count as rave weapons, so like, dude, you're in trouble now. Ow, my other ribs.
Yeah, I swear I eventually figured out how to hurt him again. I was just having a rough go at it for whatever reason.
He's very flashy. Juggle these, Lao.
Yeah, this is why this part of the fight is really fucking cool.
Oh no, now you're at a weapon disadvantage.
No, I'm not. Oh, right, it's a club, not a spear.
Yep.
Given we stabbed him, you know, impaled him and all that, I figured it was a spear.
It was a blunt impalement. Which, if you think about it, is kind of worse. Well, maybe not worse. Sucks in a different way.
やーい
Ow, my other ribs.
やーい
Ow.
やーい Ooh. Yeah. 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 やーい Ooh. Yeah.
I'm trying to fight him with the weapon of my own, but he's too good at stopping me from picking anything up.
Alright, defend. With the punch. And sweep legs, good stuff. Cool moves.
Also, look at the club. He's somehow standing up perfectly straight.
Okay, so what's more involved with that?
Haruka.
Like there.
Haruka made a bet that the ball would land straight up like that. And then it did.
Alright, so that was the strategy. You just had to remember that you brought a weapon in yourself. He's not used to somebody else doing BYOW.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, weapons in Yakuza games, I never use them because what if I need them later?
Kazuma Kiryu.
You're under arrest for killing an entire
under arrest.
restaurant.
For kidnapping.
That's actually one of the crimes I didn't do.
What the hell do you mean kidnapping? Pseudo? You saw it with your own eyes. She wasn't abducted by him.
Getting commented on
That's
by
not the
Goofy's
point.
voice actor.
Date-san.
What?
Whatever happens, Kazuma will not be released. Date-san, we told you before. Get off this case.
Get off my case, you fucking weirdo.
Excuse me.
Ah, jeez, I'm in jail again.
Alright, well, time for another 10-year time skip. Jeez.
Haruka? Haruka?
Uncle Kazuma.
Haruka.
I'm sorry, Uncle Kazuma. It's all my fault. I really wanted to be with you. But I didn't want to cause any more trouble for you.
Don't be silly. You could never, ever cause me trouble.
It's the cops that are causing me trouble. You just remember, Haruka, they're corrupt.
Date.
Yeah, sorry to keep you waiting.
Haruka, if you
If
ever
you let me-
need to know what to do in this sort of
I'll be in deep
situation,
shit,
just
yeah.
remember this
I know,
fun
but it's too
acronym,
late.
ACAB.
Let's go.
Also, that cell door looks so tiny. Alright, now crawl out of jail, Kiryu.
What the hell did I do?
Sorry.
He has to tell Haruka that ACAB
Well,
stands for all,
either way, I
all
was bound
cops
to
are
get the
buttholes.
axe. Better now than
He
later.
won't swear in front of her.
By the way, this case
probably not
is
true.
a
He's
lot
probably
more
already sworn in front of
complicated than
her.
we first thought.
What did you find out?
He still whispers butthole, though,
You remember this?
as if it were a swear.
This badge belongs to the guys who took Haruka to Stardust. According to Kage, they're part of a top-secret organization run by the government. So I dug a little deeper and came across a covert department run by the cabinet called the MBI,
The MBI?
The men
the
black
Ministry Bureau of Investigation. They perform operations under direct orders
Yeah,
from the
so,
cabinet,
Kiryu, we're dealing with
pulling all
ghost
the
hunters
political
now.
strings behind the scenes. Guy in charge is a diet representative, an ex-police commissioner.
Bill
man
Smith's gonna
named
show up and kick
Jingu.
your ass, Kiryu.
I'm
There's
not
nothing
sure
I
what
can do to
connection
stop
he
this. I'm
has
very
to the
sorry.
10 billion and Haruka, though.
A politician.
Look, it'll
Rao
be
Kalong
great
mentioned something
publicity,
interesting.
though.
He said that Haruka was worth more than the 10 billion yen.
More than 10 billion?
Yeah.
I don't know what to make of that, but I do have some good news. The body found in Tokyo Bay wasn't Mizuki.
What?
The police ID'd the body. It was a completely different woman. They got definitive evidence. Dental records.
So, my mommy is...
That's right. She's still alive somewhere. Listen, Haruka. I'm looking for Yumi, and you're looking for Mizuki. I can't say what kind of danger
Other than
lies
Will
ahead,
Smith.
but I promise
But again,
to protect you with
good
my
for
life.
publicity. Remember
I
they
promise you'll
live?
see your mother again.
Fight scene in that? Everybody loves that fight scene. You
Okay.
gotta just bring two real famous dudes together to fight. Everybody digs it. Now granted, this is only Yakuza 1, so nobody actually knows who Kiryu is, but Thanks to time travel.
Huh? That car. Shit.
He's mostly based on his voice actor, even in the first one.
It looks like they've been following us since we left the station.
And I didn't notice, even
Might
though
be the
they've been
snake
doing that
flower
for the
triad.
entire duration. Haven't been shooting, they're just like dogs.
Shit.
Just
We're
really
fucked.
want to enjoy the breeze.
Kazuma, keep them at bay while I get us out of here.
Anyways, to continue the trend of
Got it.
Kazuma Kiryu not killing anyone.
Yep, this seems like he won't kill anybody at all.
Hey, this part of the game fucking sucks.
Yeah, the moment I sort of saw it going towards alternate gameplay segment, I was like, oh, that's gonna be
Apparently,
bad.
these controls are based on the controls in Virtua Cop. So, I'll just let the gameplay speak for itself once it starts. As to why it's bad.
This looks rough.
You have two sticks, but you control the camera with the shoulder buttons.
Oh god, oh.
And the camera is like this. It's fixed angle, but you control the fixed angles.
Yep, he sure hasn't killed anyone at all.
There is a learning curve. Like, I do get better at this as the game goes on. But this part of the game is still super rough. Those of you who played Yakuza 0 will know that there is a shooting segment in that game that is so much better. And because Kiwami uses the Zero engine, the shooting section in Kiwami, way, way better.
Yeah, PS2 games and alternate gameplay segments weren't great. And honestly, even the gen after that, not the best. I played Red Dead Redemption, I fucking hated missions.
Yeah, this is like a turret segment without the turret even.
Yeah, at least with turrets you do have some amount of fun. It was like, alright, I can just hold the button down and it'll just do most of it, so... And we crush that man underneath the car. This isn't even necessary anymore. I'm just gonna kill a man, it's fine.
Yeah, you can only destroy these cars once all the gunmen are taken out and they're no longer a threat to you, really.
You just have to stop the rampaging car. It'll keep driving forever, but you know, it's fun. And besides, once the car explodes, you can see the dude parachute out of it.
I can see their parachutes. They're okay.
Station
Yeah,
Square has been completely evacuated.
I haven't even pointed out that shoot is triangle for this section.
Ugh.
It's normally triangle because it's a heat action, kind of. Or a strong attack, rather.
Yeah, but like for
It's
an
like when you're
actual
holding a
shooting
gun,
section.
square just pistol whips, and then triangle shoots. But this, just
I guess it does at least, you know, position your fingers towards the top of the controller since that's the camera adjustment button, so...
Yeah, it's not like you're using any other face buttons. It's not like, oh, Devil May Cry is trying to jump.
Yeah, no, it's not that bad.
I thought that Devil May Cry 1 had jump on the triangle and it still played better than Devil May Cry 2.
You love to see it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You guys are hauling ass. And I
making our way downtown.
absolutely could have reacted to that. Me getting shot was entirely my fault. That didn't have anything to do with the game just fucking around with me.
Well, it's a good thing you weren't trying for a no-hit run. Jesus.
I'm not even pointing out that I'm zooming in. That's the R1 button if I remember correctly. So the camera shifting is L2 and R2. Our viewers who actually paid attention to the control map at the beginning of this section are probably mad at me because I got something wrong, but I do my best to forget this segment as soon as I'm done playing it every time. Dante, what are you doing?
Kiryu! It's not over yet!
Oh
We're
yes, the
driving on
boss.
the wrong side of the road because we're assholes.
A man in a red suit.
We're very hard to target, Kiryu. You'll never defeat us.
Yep. That's how they decided to make this part hard.
Oh, you're switching the camera.
I can't shoot you if I don't actually look at you.
Just stay in focus.
Yeah, look at this.
This truck driver he's broken the fourth wall. He knows this is a video game. Oh, you've gone into first person. Alright, now's my chance to fucking make this truck go stupid fast.
Trying to hit warp speed with my goddamn truck.
120 miles per hour. I gotta chase Sonic the Hedgehog.
Also, I just realized that
after
truck
this,
has
so
the...
I gotta get my fast truck.
I just noticed that truck has the Snake Flower Triad logo on it.
So we're
Why
just
would you
gonna
put your illegal organization's logo on your trucks?
It's a good logo. Now, consequently, they've never really been good at stealth. But whenever they get raided by the cops are like, dang, that's a cool logo.
Happened to zoom in at the wrong area and fuck myself over.
You've only taken out a quarter of my health bar, Kiryu.
Yeah, look at mine.
Okay, well, I'm the last man alive. This is gonna complicate matters slightly.
That was me trying to access my healing items before I learned I don't get them for this segment.
So, did you at least manage to get this in one take?
So... you cut out so you didn't hear what you just asked.
Did you at least manage to get this in one take?
Yeah. Spoilers, I don't die here. The press X to reload also puts you in the car. So if somebody's shooting at you, they'll hit the car instead. So you can like strategically use the car's health bar instead of your own.
Which you may need.
I'm not doing a very good job at, yeah. Come on.
Nope. And he just zooms by. God, this is the worst. Oh, well, that's on my health bar. Nope, that's my entire skull cracked.
Yeah,
Kazuma Kiryu's never killed anybody in his entire life.